Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of The Beard and the Bun. I'm your host, Anthony Bartnick, or Bartnick the Bun for short. Happy New Year everybody, welcome back. It's been a while, we've had some highs and lows, but what better way to start the new year and to start a new channel, or a new episode, than talking about the playoffs, postseason playoffs, NFL. Some of us are not so happy right now, like me and some of my friends who, I'm a Colts fan, some of my friends are Chargers fans, Oakland fans, all that different jazz, and it was a hard day at Kansas City at Arrowhead, 31-13. I'm not going to blame it on the conditions of the weather, but it was snowing and was heavy and stuff like that. But just like from the very start of the game, Kansas City pretty much dominated the Colts. They exactly where they belong. It was great to have that AFC, title game, like to go there. So even the first play of the night, Dee Ford broke through the Colts secondary, through the backfield, and slammed Marlon Mack on the ground for a 3-yard loss. 2 plays later, the Colts punted. Kansas City marched right down the field to score with Damian Williams. The Colts didn't play up to their par. I thought the defense did very well, but our offense didn't really perform that well. The line didn't do as well as it did 6 weeks before. So, I don't know. It's just like the Chiefs batted away 3 consecutive passes from Andrew Luck. I don't know how you let that in, but, we're going to go back and forth to each game. But, one of the biggest ones is New England and LA. The 41-28. No one knew this was coming, but everybody knew it was coming. I'm going to call 3 friends today. My first one I'm going to call today is my Oakland fan friend, Tom Kratz. He's one of my best friends from high school. Played high school football together, everything. Great time. Just for the ambiance, I printed out this picture of him, just so you guys can get the feel, especially with his voice. You can match the voice. So we're going to talk to him what his picks was and what he thought about this weekend. Let's find out. Envision it. And we got all the footballs to pick too. Yo, what's going on, man?
What's up?
How are you?
Huh?
I said, how you doing?
Not bad. How you?
I'm good, bro. I just wanted to welcome you on the first edition of Beard in the Bun for the new year.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. I got your picture printed out here so we can envision you being here with us. I'm on camera right now doing the show. How you doing?
Not bad.
Okay. Well, I was telling the audience that you were a big Oakland fan. Just a different demographic of our friend group who likes what, and I'll be calling Liam in a little bit. But, so what'd you think of this weekend with the playoffs, man?
I thought everything went as planned, we got the 4 best teams playing each other. I wish Kansas City lost, but...
Okay. Speaking of that, you knowing I'm a Colts fan, is there any particular reason that you wanted Kansas City to lose? Other than your friend being a Colts fan, you supporting him?
They play in the same division as the Raiders, so never good to see that. I don't want an in-division team to win it all.
Okay. So speaking of the Raiders, we'll jump on playoff teams and your Super Bowl picks after this. But speaking of the Raiders, man, what are you looking forward to for the new season? With the draft picks and everything. You think everything's gonna go well with them or what?
You'd be excited to have 3 first-round draft picks no matter what. Their history of drafting hasn't really been all there. But I'm more excited with Carr knowing the playbook for a second straight year,
Okay. Awesome. So now I have to ask, who do you think is going to win this AFC Championship game? The Kansas City Chiefs or the New England Patriots? We got the helmets up right now. So who are you picking, Tom?
They said that kickoff for the game is probably going to be around the highest at 9 degrees, and I'm not not sure where Mahomes is from, but I know he went to school I believe, in Texas, and now he's playing in Kansas City.
Okay.
A lot of West Coast teams, and Tom Brady is very, very good in the snow and in freezing temperature. So I gotta say Brady with the experience in the snow, and hopefully Mahomes fumbles in the snow.
Okay, so you're calling Patriots on this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Patriots on this one.
All right. Now, what about for the NFC game? Who you feeling? You feeling the Saints or the Rams?
Personally, I think when they played earlier in the season, it was. I think it was personally the best game I've watched all year. So I'm really excited, but I think the Saints are gonna do it. And
okay.
Brady versus Breeze in the Super Bowl.
I like it. I'm calling personally a Saints the Kansas City, but
I feel
I could see Mahomes taking it, man. He played in the cold weather good, like against Indy, even though Indy's a different team.
Yeah, but it may have been cold, but the way the snow's looking, it looks a lot different this week.
Okay, all right. Well, I mean, any picks for who you want to win that game? If you think it's,
Yeah,
Chiefs.
I want to see Drew Brees win another one.
Okay.
Go out on top with getting the passing record this year and everything. But at the same time, I'd like to see Brady win his 6 Super Bowls. He'd be the second most winning athlete in the modern sports era next to Jordan, who also has 6 rings.
Yeah, and that is a crazy, world, like pretty much a record.
Yeah, so I think that'd be awesome to see, and they're both such old guys, so to do it at this high of a level that's old is cool to see.
Oh, absolutely. All right, man. Well, I mean, thanks for being on with me. Everybody, he didn't know. I don't know if anybody told you, but he didn't know that I was calling him about the beard and the bun.
Well, it's good to have me here.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, I'm going to be calling Liam. Tell him to answer his phone.
All right, I will.
All right. Thanks, Kretz. I appreciate it.
No problem, buddy.
All right. See you later.
Later.
And that was Tom Kretz. So if you can envision him in that, that's Tommy Boy. So my next person that I was going to call, he's with him right now, is Liam. This particular picture, I don't know why I picked it. He just has the same baby face with, facial hair. Sorry, Liam, but it's true. So I'm going to give you a call next, and then I'm going to finally give our friend a call, Mad Dog, or Kieran Rogers, which he nicknamed himself Mad Dog, but the future lawyer to be. But we're going to call Liam right now. So big Chargers fan, Liam. That's who we were talking about before. Yo, what's going on, Liam?
Not much, man. What's up?
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing? How's the family?
Good. Everybody's good. So I told you earlier, but you are on the New Year's edition of The Beard and the Bun. Welcome.
Oh, man, I'm flattered, honestly.
Welcome. It's good to be back. Highs and lows and everything, but, I know me and you had our lows this weekend with the playoff games because I told everybody you're a Charger fan.
That's true.
So
you should have just had me on the show instead of the phone call, man. I'd love to come through anytime.
Well, we can talk about that when you come through for my next week's one, my cooking edition, if you want to be like a sous chef or something, and we can talk sports while we're cooking for, people who want ideas for Super Bowl Sunday ideas. You know what I mean? So if you want to come on the show then, but right now we're talking about the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Your team lost, my team lost. I want to know how you're feeling. Did you think that, Philip Rivers being 0-7, 0-8 against Tom Brady, you thought he could do good?
No, I didn't think it was a good chance, but the team was hot this year. We had a good defense. We had some good receivers back trying to stay healthy. It is Tom Brady after all, and there isn't much you can do about that.
Okay. Well, you didn't think that they at least would have a better drive or the score, the way it ended up? What was it, 41-28?
Obviously, I believed. I'm a true fan. But beliefs can only take you so far. Sometimes beliefs crush and your dreams die.
Okay. So let me ask you this though: would you want the team that defeated you to make it to the Super Bowl, or would you want someone else to beat them in the AFC Championship and not even let them go to Super Bowl, aka the Kansas City Chiefs? Who's your pick, man?
I think everybody's tired of seeing Brady win. Drew Brees would be a nice switch up. Obviously, a rookie winning would be pretty phenomenal also, but it's too hard to tell now. The teams are too evenly matched. It's going to come down to a play-by-play situation.
Okay, so you're not like rooting for one person or something in the AFC Championship right now? Mahomes is on fire.
I just want to see a good game. I just want to get my money's worth.
Okay, so I mean that being said, though, you said you want to see, a Saints Super Bowl or Drew Brees win. So you saying it's Drew Brees and Patriots or Kansas City?
I definitely think Drew Brees is going to come out.
Okay.
I can't say for sure who's going to win this Chiefs-Pats game, but I have a gut feeling that Brady and the boys are going to do it.
Okay. What do you think about the Rams, man? They're not out for the count yet. They have one of the greatest defenses in the league this year.
True, as did the Chargers, but playoff time comes around, things a little different. Congratulations to the Rams for making it as far as they did. However, I think Drew Brees is on one, and he will continue to be.
Okay, but you think he'll be tough against Aaron Donald, like one of LA's best defenders, tackles.
He's pretty used to pressure constantly. He's pretty poised. I don't think he's going to be rattled by any one person specifically. He does his due diligence and his homework, and I think he'll be well prepared for the matchup.
Okay, all right. Well, so you're pretty much banking for Brees then, I'm feeling, right?
Yeah, that's a pretty good feeling you're picking up.
Okay. All right. No, just making sure. And like I said, man, if you want to come on next week's show when I'm doing the cooking and talking about Super Bowl, let me know, and I'll have you on.
Sure, man. Where were you? Where you been? I'm listening to the show.
I know, man. I mean, I'm back. It's a new year. You know what I mean? Not new year, new me. New year, same bun and beard, but I'm back. Don't worry about it. I'm back.
Yep, here we are.
So, like I said, if you want to come on next week, let me know, and I'll have you on, and we'll do the cooking part, and it'll be a good time, right?
Next time we got to talk about the Long Island Ducks, though.
Okay, yeah. I actually just got some bills from them to get tickets, so we got to go to a game soon.
You got Duck Bills?
Duck Bills. That's what they do now for currency at the Duck Stadium. If you're a real fan. Well, that was Liam. Thank you very much. So I just got off the phone with my friends Liam and Tom, and now I'm talking to my third friend, Kieran Rogers, a.k.a. the Mad Dog, which, by the way, everybody, he gave the nickname himself. Welcome.
Not true, but thanks for having me.
So, Kieran, yeah, we have your picture up here. We're envisioning you being here with me. Maybe come on the show one of these days when you're not in Iowa, being a big shot lawyer.
Well, I can't see it right now, but I hope it's a flattering picture of me, because there's some not-so-flattering ones out there.
Hey, man, you look good. It's summer. You look happy. Whatever. So,
Hell yeah.
you being a Giant fan, I know the season's been over for you for a while. But playoffs, man, you're a big football fan. I know you. We watch football all the time together. What'd you think of this weekend's playoff games, man?
Pretty good games, with the exception of the Patriots game. That one sucked. Everyone got hoodwinked by the Chargers. They're a hot team.
Okay.
I think the Patriots more than everyone, but can't really doubt them. They came out there and put their foot down. Ran the ball really well. I think that was the biggest thing for them. And then Julian Edelman played like an absolute psychopath, and he was a beast. They look good. Kansas City, I know you're a Colts fan.
Yes, sir.
Colts came in looking like a pretty good all-around team. Running the ball, big offensive line. And Kansas City had one of the worst defenses. Somehow, it seems like they had a whole new defense.
Yeah, no, it looked like it changed overnight.
They Showtime thing, so they were good. And that dude Damian Williams just ran the ball like crazy. I've never even heard of the guy before. I mean, I've heard of him, but
yeah,
everyone thought that this Kareem Hunt may be over. But yeah, there was, I think, not going to put it all into the Terry because he's
playoff legend, but missed two big kicks that would have swung the game.
Oh no, it would have changed. It would have changed the game dramatically, and I just don't understand why. You know, he's usually good in those situations. He's a veteran. He's, how long has he been in the league? Like,
I don't know. I think he's like 45 right now.
that's what I'm saying, bro. He's like one of the oldest kickers in the league, if not the oldest, I believe.
Yeah.
You know.
I think he's the oldest player in the league right now. And then on the NFC, I mean, I hate the Cowboys. The Rams look incredible.
So who do you think is going to win this NFC matchup then between the Rams and the Saints?
It's hard to pick against the Saints when they're at home, like playing in that dome. They got a wild crowd. My favorite part about that crowd is you don't even need to wear a Saints outfit. You can just wear a costume and you're part of the home crowd.
Okay.
But the Rams look pretty good, and they played early this year. Saints won, but they let the Rams come all the way back into it in the second half when it looked like it was going to get blowout in the first half. I think it's really hard to beat a team twice in the same year.
Yeah, but do you think Drew Brees is going to have a problem with Aaron Donald on the defense?
Because Aaron Donald will certainly be a problem, but Drew Brees is a problem himself. And I mean, they got quick passes to Kamara. Michael Thomas is an absolute savage. I mean, they got things to do to counter. I think it's really going to come down to someone, whether it's a safety or a linebacker. I don't know how the Rams are going to play it. I think if you can totally shut down Kamara, and then, I mean, they got good corners in the Keith Talib and Marcus Peters, so they should be able to do, stop and slow down Michael Thomas. But I think if you take away those two weapons, you got a pretty good chance to win. I trust the Rams defense more than I trust the Saints defense.
Okay.
And then I think on offense, I think they're pretty evenly matched because Todd Gurley is an absolute beast. And then C.J. Anderson last week, dude looked like he put on like 50 pounds since we last saw him, but he was running like he was 20 years old. So, not really sure what that was. I think I'm going to go with the Rams, though.
Okay. Now, do you expect to see a Rams-Patriots Super Bowl? What's your Super Bowl pick? What's your AFC pick? I mean, I personally want Kansas City to go in. Mahomes looks good. I think he could play well against Brady in that weather, especially being,
The Arctic blast.
Yeah, man.
I think so. I think the biggest key is going to be, I think stopping the Patriots' ability to run, especially in the cold. Because, I mean, I'm not saying you want to make Tom Brady beat you, because he will do that without any hesitation. But I think if you make the Patriots more one-dimensional and make them throw the ball in that cold weather, and you're able to control the clock and just keep it out of his hands, I think they got a pretty good shot. I mean, they went up to Foxborough and lost a close one this year, so I was thinking they scored 40 points and lost, so that's a pretty good loss to have, I guess.
Okay.
If their defense can play the way they played this past weekend, I think they have a shot. But I think the Patriots running the ball and the Patriots passes to like James White and the running backs out of the backfield is where they do a lot of damage to teams. And so if they can just slow down the running backs, then I think the Chiefs, I think it really comes down to, Gronk is like, maybe the best tight end we've ever seen.
Okay.
But Travis Kelce right now is playing like he's the best tight end in the game right now. So I think Travis Kelce is going to try and show the world I'm better than Gronk right now. Gronk's looked slower this year, but I'm not going to doubt him until he loses, but I think they have a shot. I think the Patriots defense is pretty good players, but then they have Bill Belichick scheming for them, so he could have, 11 jabronis out there, and he's gonna play good defense. So
Okay. So what's your final call?
I'm gonna pick the Chiefs.
Oh.
But I'm not sure if it's because I think they'll win or I want them to win, but I'm going with them, so I'll never pick the Patriots.
Okay, so Kieran's going with the Chiefs, and now you're saying it's going to be what?
Chiefs Rams in the Super Bowl.
Chief Rams Super Bowl. So we're looking at Chiefs, and we got the little football for you, the football heads for you. So we're looking at Chiefs and Rams in the Super Bowl. Now, who's your final pick for that winner, man?
I love me some Showtime. I think he's unbelievable. He's basically a rookie, even though he's in the second year, but it's like his first year playing.
Yeah.
They got some studs. Tyreek Hill is an absolute monster. He's one of the best receivers in the game. Tiny as hell, but man, he can run, catch the ball. So he's really good. But I don't know, man. You just look at that Rams team. They just got a lot of talent. Jared Goff, I think, if they can run the ball well, I think that Todd Gurley will be able to run the ball on the Chiefs, and then the play action for the Rams, I think, might be too much. I mean, they had that absolutely wild Monday night game earlier this year where they both scored like 50 points or something. I think, though, I mean, it's in a dome, so it's going to be two fast teams just flying all over the place. I think it's going to be another shootout, like a 41-38 Rams, and they kick a field goal as time expires to win it.
Oh, okay. I like that. I like that specific call, man. Okay. All right, cool, man. I appreciate you taking your time because you're in Iowa and you're in school right now. So thank you for being on the show.
Thanks for having me, man.
And when you're ever home and I'm doing this segment, I'll have you on. So there you have it. That's all my friends that have picked their picks. I mean, me personally, I'm seeing a Saints-Chiefs Super Bowl. And I see the Kansas City Chiefs beating the New Orleans Saints. I know it's like a long shot. I mean, I have all intent for Drew Brees to kill it and win that game against them. But, Mahomes, man, he's on fire right now. And I think he's doing well with the offense, and the defense just turned around. If they played like they played against the Colts, and they make it to the Super Bowl, and they beat, and they play against like the Saints like that, then they have no problem beating them at all. So, that being said, though, as you heard, next week's I'm going to do a food segment right in my kitchen about some Super Bowl foods that you could do with people. We'll talk Super Bowl commercials, Super Bowl picks. I'll have one of my friends or two on the show, and we'll talk from there, and then we'll go over highlights. If you have anything or any questions, put it in the comments and links below. And definitely give me your picks in your comments below, who you think is going to win. List your AFC championship title, your NFC, and then who you think's going to the Super Bowl, and then who you think's winning the Super Bowl, with the decision of, with the AFC and NFC championships. So, until next time, I'm signing off. Beard in the Bun out. Bitch, I use a walkie-talkie just to get a beverage. I saw my parents